Okay, so we're recording. Back in the house. Got the kids home too. Christmas break, summer break. All right, so we were trying to figure out topics, and Elise sent this article, things you should ask stagers before you hire them. And one thing I didn't know, are you insured is one of the questions. Like, I think it was the second question you ask a stager. And I'm like, so I turned to Natalie like, are you guys insured? I had no idea. And the answer was...
yes, of course we are.
I don't know. I don't know the ins and outs of her business. I really don't. I'm not her partner, so I don't know these things.
Yeah.
So, although somebody did ask me that question, she goes, when you're saying like, oh, by the way, I'm David V. Cinelli, realtor with Royal LePage Signature. This is my lovely wife, Natalie, from Spaces Collective. She's a co-owner. So that's what I was going to say. Yeah, somebody asked me if I was the other partner in your ownership. I said, no, not even close. Yeah. I'm a client.
So just back to the insurance question.
Yes. So I found out she's insured. I said, well, why do stagers need insurance?
Yeah. So there's kind of many different layers of insurance that are needed when you're staging. So we use a third party to move and store our items. So they have their own separate insurance. So when the movers are on site, if anything happens to the movers, if they get hurt, if they damage a property, their insurance covers that. Our insurance covers if we get hurt on a property, if anything happens to your property while we're staging it, if we break a window, which has never happened, knock wood, don't say that.
Don't say
if
that.
we ever damage a property, then we're covered for that on our end. So there's a few intricacies to it where absolutely we're insured to make sure we're covered. But certain things, for example, if we're moving into a property and a homeowner has left a bed or big heavy table or anything that they've asked our movers to move, our movers are not insured to move items that are already on the property that don't belong to our inventory. So there's a little bit of like intricacy there where sometimes they'll be like, oh, can you just help us move this? And depending on what the item is, if it's like just something that us and the homeowner can just kind of move around. If we're going like upstairs, downstairs, around corners where things might get damaged or nicked, then the movers are not insured for that. So they're only insured for the stuff that they are bringing on the truck into the house. So I think that's an important differentiation, because even though our movers are there, they're employed by a third party, so they are not employed by us, which is why they have their own separate insurance. Yeah.
That was a long one.
I know, but there's like lots of different layers to this.
Apparently.
Yeah, which you didn't know about.
I had no idea.
Just thinks we make things pretty.
I didn't think that.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so if somebody wants to get in touch with you, what's the best way for them to reach out?
You can send us a DM at hello, oh my God, at spaces.collective on Instagram. And then if you want to email us, it is hello@spacescollective.ca.
There's just too much wording. I'm not going to put all that on there. So yeah, so maybe you see it. Hopefully my assistant Jess will put hello@spacescollective.ca in the writing part of it. The captions. I couldn't think of the word. And you know how to get in touch with me, obviously. So yeah, if you have any questions you want Natalie to answer, please feel free. You can DM. That's it. DM. It's late. We're tired.
I had a whack load of Rice Krispies as well.
Yeah, that also doesn't help. So anyway, please feel free to reach out. We can answer your questions on the next Stagers Corner.
Okay, we need to make more.
What?
Rice Krispies.
Bye.